Since the robot saw you first and the robot surprised you, he will go first. So this is how the combat will work. You each have 2 dice because of the swords you have, correct? You each get 2 dice to roll. And what's going to happen is each person will have 1 action. And then once everybody in this party has taken an action, then the enemy will attack. Except the enemy would attack first because he surprised you. So basically, if weaponless, the enemy will take 1 strike. But if you have a weapon, then it will take 2 strikes. A 1 through 3 does not hit, and a 4 through 6 does hit. And player death is possible. So,
oh god,
you each have 2 dice.
I have an idea.
I go first.
Okay.
The robot goes first.
Yeah, the robot does go first.
Well, after the robot.
And the robot has 3 strikes. The robot rolled a 5. He charges up his blast and he shoots at Boy Oh Boy.
Oh, fuck.
So you will now take 1 damage. So now you're at 3.
Like a bit.
How much health do we have?
You each had 4. Now he's at 3. So now you all get to attack. So what do? You get 1 action each.
Seeing the power of my hands, I'm just gonna touch Boy Oh Boy. I'm going full chaos right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's basically like using metronome in Pokemon. It's my hand.
Yeah, that's fair.
I touch Boy Oh Boy.
You touch Boy Oh Boy. And nothing happens. 0 to 3.
Oh, I go now. Roll the dice.
Yeah, but what do you do on your action? Like, how do you, like, attack this robot? Like, what do you do?
I use my sword.
Use your sword? Use your sword.
No, I can swing my sword.
So you rolled a 3. So you swung and missed.
Ah.
I fired and then I missed.
I want to roll. I use Kamehameha.
Oh god.
Okay, let's see what you got.
It is Goku.
The robot is dead.
So you Kamehameha and it hits him in the chest, so he loses a point.
Let's go.
So he's now at 2.
Oh,
Is the robot still alive?
Yeah, he's at 2 hit points.
How does a robot survive Goku? I'm scared of this
For real.
robot now.
That's fair. If he would have gotten a 6, he would have been dead. So
is half his health gone?
no, he's got 2 hit points left. So it is now the robot's turn. So the robot looks at Goku and he charges up his eyes. He's about to laser blast you.
Uh-oh.
my god.
Goku.
So he got a 2.
Do I
So
die?
yeah. So you shoot, or he shoots, and you dodge just in time.
I mean,
So he
this is
misses.
Goku we're talking about.
Yeah. All right. So you each get another action.
I touched the robot.
Hard or just like touch him?
I just touch him. I mean, like, really get a feel for this robot. You know, just like.
So you got a 2. You touch him, and all he does is take his metal head and faces downward to you, and his eyes turn red. So what do you want to do to attack the robot?
Up to chance.
Yeah, that's true. Sword again. So you swing your sword and you hit the robot.
Wait, no. Squid launcher.
Okay, so use the squid launcher, and the squid attaches to the face of the robot. So now he's down another hit point. So now he's at 1.
I get who almost got lasered?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Goku that almost got lasered because he was the first hit on him.
I'm just touching this robot right now.
Chill.
Power up.
You power up. All right, let's see. Okay, explain how you power up real quick, because you got a 6.
I go Super Saiyan 3.
You go Super Saiyan 3, and the robot just, like, evaporates. Would you like to search the robot's ashes?
I touch it.
Alright, so you got a 5. So in there, you find another X vial.
No.
1 X vial.
See, I could give it to the monkey boy who just got hurt. Or I could just touch it.
Keep it for a last resort.
Okay. I'll just keep it.
All right.
And I give oh boy a sense beam.
If you want to do that, you have to roll for that to fully heal him.
Ah.
Oh, actually, you have 4. You didn't take a hit. So are you trying to heal him?
How much would I give him if I gave him a sense of
Just heal him.
You want to like bandage up his wound, basically?
Yes.
Okay. I'll allow that. You got a 1.
Yo.
So as you're bandaging up the wound, or you're trying to, you actually like slip and hit the floor.
Okay.
And you yourself actually just lost a hit point.
Okay, so I'm dead.
Yeah.
I touched the floor.
Touch the floor.
Stop.
It looks very nice and comfortable. I want to touch it.
All you notice is that it is the most comfortable floor you've ever touched. And that's it.
Wow.
All right. Well, I think we should go through the next door.
You're here? You're still
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Why did
I'm
you
part of the
stop?
gang, you know?
No.
Anyways, let's go. And he starts walking. Now there's another door, the same as the garage door. I wonder what will happen to get past now.
I touch it.
You touch it. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you touch it and it opens just like the last one.
See?
So in this room, you notice something not normal. And
Oh, no, it's Among Us.
it's something that kind of shakes you to your very core. So it's this very long hallway, and on both sides there are humans, each of them pushing their own red button, and they're all facing one way. They're all facing a TV, and the TV that they're facing, there's this thing on the TV, and the thing on the TV says these words: "Would you be so kind as to push the button?"
Oh,
Wow. A button. Aren't
And you
supposed to have
realize
a
that these people don't look happy. All of them look very sad and gloomy, and none of them want to be here. And you can tell they're being forced to do this out of not their free will, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be there.
Alright,
And you see
I go up-
TD-001 on the TV just repeatedly saying that.
I'll go up to the person and ask, why are you pushing this button?
Because I am so kind to push this button.
Why? Okay, this person is a robot. Guys, this person is a robot. I feel it in my hand.
And you look in his eyes and you see a glimmer of humanity, which tells you he's definitely not a robot, but he's been conditioned so heavily that he acts like a robot.
I asked him, "Are you an android?"
He ignores you and he continues pushing his red button.
You know what? I give him the Spider-Man shoulder touch.
All right, we're rolling for that. So you do that, and he looks up while continuing to push the button, but nothing happens.
Damn.
But you can see that he definitely doesn't want to be here. And then up ahead, you see at the end of the hallway a door open. Ooh, this is very grim. I don't really like this. Do we have to stay here? I feel like we should probably get to the bottom of this, right? I'm very uncomfortable right now, says Warwick.
I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why any of us are here. We woke up in a spaceship. We teleported to Mario Land with Santa. So don't... You're probably having a better day than us.
I mean, my town literally got destroyed, so I don't know about that, but
I don't even know where my town is. For all I know, it's already destroyed.
that's fair. Yeah, I guess.
You know what, Mr. Ratman that I forgot the name of.
My
so
name
I'm
is
just gonna call
Warwick,
you
and I'm not a rat. I'm very clearly a human. I'm very much more lively than these people.
I'm still gonna call you a rat because you
I mean,
sound like
fair.
one.
You can do that, I guess, but it's up to
Tell
you.
me, what do you think I should touch next? I've just decided that I'm going on a journey to touch whatever.
So, as you say that, TD-001 is in that open door where the hallway leads. Maybe you should touch him. He probably needs it. Probably. I would assume.
Sure. I mean, he's kind of seems like that one robot from that one other D&D game that I'm not gonna say.
That's fair. I don't know what that means, but I think we should probably, go and, we should probably get to the bottom of this, because this is very unsettling.
I shout at the robot and say, hey, I'm gonna touch you.
And so the robot faces you, and because you're all still in the hallway. So he faces down this long hallway and he says, "You are merely pawns in this game, and you are losing."
Wow.
But that's weird. I don't know what that means.
I ask him, are we in the Squid Games?
No, you are pawns in this game, and you are losing
I ask him, how are we losing?
because you are pawns.
Well, you know what? You call us pawns. Well, you're just a stoat. How does that feel?
I don't know what that means. So, ow, my feelings.
I tell him the truth that he's just being used.
Whatever do you mean being used? I am the one controlling the humans. I am the one who brought you all here. I am the one. You are pawns. I am the king.
Wow, we win the game. He just told us where we are and why we're here. Guys, we win.
If you won, the slaves would be free, and clearly they're not.
That's just called America.
So at this point, you all are in the room with him, and the door shuts behind you, and it is locked.
What if I touch the door?
I mean, you can, but you're in my domain now.
What
Yeah.
the heck is going on?
Oh, you want me to explain my evil plan now? Is that how this works? The big bad finally explains himself. I'm the one that sent you here. I am the one that has enslaved the humans, obviously.
I
So,
ask him, why did you slay the humans?
wouldn't you like to know? Well, I mean, at this point, I think we should just kill him, right? Like, if we kill the big bad, then all is good, and the humans can be free, right? Is that how this works? I don't know. I'm just a mechanic.
I assume so.
I should just try to channel my inner Perry the Platypus and turn into Perry the Platypus.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to roll for that.
What?
Okay.
You rolled a 1.
Of course.
All you
I
get is a
think you're
very big headache.
Ow. I guess I'm not Perry the Platypus, guys.
Well, I guess this was fun, but now time to enslave you. So he gets up and he is ready to attack you.
Oh god, no, this is Deltarune all over again.
I attack the king robot before he attacks my fellow friend.
What do you do?
I go Super Saiyan God and I use Kamehameha.
Why did Goku turn back into a robot?
So you got a 2. So you try to, but you don't have the energy for it right now.
Okay.
So nothing happens. So then what TD-001 is going to do is he's going to raise one of his hands and shoot electricity at Goku.
Oh no.
Yeah. But he tries, but he doesn't aim quite that good because he got a 3, and so he barely misses.
I'm gonna do the coolest thing I can ever do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do the coolest thing I can think of.
What is that?
Just the coolest thing I can think of.
Just roll for that.
Yeah.
So
That'll be super cool.
So what is the super cool thing? Because you got 2 5s.
Oh, I know it is.
I become the main character. I become the main character with plot
You're
armor.
the one
So-
that already does everything, bro.
So when you say that, you become very aware that you are in control of your own destiny, and that you know that something is very wrong.
I mean, yeah, I kind of just appeared with Goku and Monkey Boy over
Yeah.
here.
Use my sword, my diamond sword again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got a 3 and a 4. So
Bruh.
you swing the first time and you hit beautifully, but then you try to swing again for like a backslash, but you missed. So you got 1 hit off of him. So now he's down to 5 strikes.
Jeez, this guy's tough then.
Yeah. He's kind of a boss, so
I want to double my chances of asking Vegeta for help.
You really gonna summon
So,
Vegeta?
depending on the role, will be the involvement of him, I will say. If you get 2 6s, yes, he will appear. But if you don't get 2 6s, it's not going to be as grand as you want. How about that?
Oh my
'Cause-
gosh, Vegeta.
Okay, we're rolling. So, you got a 6 and a 2. So you call him on the phone, and he's like totally down to be there, but he's kind of busy eating shawarma, so he hangs up the phone.
That sounds like legit. Sounds about right.
But I will say, the intimidation has put fear in TD's eyes, and so he loses a health point because of that. So now he's down to 4.
He gets hurt by pure intimidation.
Because he knows who Vegeta is, and he's like, oh no, because he like researched the database and he realizes that he's basically a god and he doesn't need him here to ruin his plans. TD is going to aim his electricity arm at Terra.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He raises the first arm and he shoots Terra, and Terra takes a hit point. And then he tries to shoot again, but you dodged in time, so he only hit you once.
Oh no.
So now you're down to 3.
Should I summon Gohan?
Sure.
I mean, you have a higher chance of actually hitting him with like actual attacks than like trying to contact somebody. So I will say that if you want to do that, go for it. It's up to you.
I'm going to touch him with my main character powers.
Oh my gosh. So you've become like this main character narcissist at this point, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You're like, I am the main character.
I have a question.
All right, so let's see what
I have a
happens.
question.
So,
Can we do a combo?
okay.
Can we do a combo?
We both touch him.
Okay, so if that's the case, Faye just rolled a 1 and a 2.
No,
So
wait,
I will
wait,
I will let Goku also go in on this to try to help. What?
Hang on. Can we fuse?
Oh my
If you
God.
want to do like a co-op attack, go for it. That's fine, but you gotta let me know before I roll. But Faye already rolled technically, so and it doesn't do anything. So Goku.
Triple fusion, it's never been done.
I use Kame.
I thought you were fusing.
Be smart about this.
All right, there we go. Let's see what happens. So you do that and you miss both times because you got a 3 both times. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
This is sad. I'm no longer the main character.
For real. Is it Boris's turn or did he already go?
Yeah,
Okay, go.
you're the main character now. We will believe in you.
I mean, Goku can be the main character.
Unless you want to forfeit an attack, which I don't know if you want to do. I would not
Sword.
recommend it.
My
You do the sword,
sword,
diamond sword,
swing
let's
that.
go. It hits both times.
Do you like my soul?
So now he's down to 2.
My diamond sword, even if it could.
TD is very wary at this point that he's almost at death, right? I can't, no. This is not how it's supposed to go. He starts stuttering his words because he's like shorting out, basically.
Aren't you confused
And
how
so-
we're beating you while doing all these random things that make zero sense?
No, this was not fun. This was not supposed to happen.
This was meant to be.
No, I'm supposed to win. So then what he does is with this, because he's trying to harness his own main character energy, he takes both of his hands and he puts them on the ground and he wants to try to electrocute the ground.
Oh,
So let's see what happens here.
oh no. The robot's the main character.
So so he got double 1s, which is the worst possible roll ever. So basically what happens here is he uses all of his power. I will kill you all. I will kill And so he charges up so much that you can see like the flare in his eyes. Like it's electricity is shooting everywhere except the ground. He literally just like explodes and goes suicidal because he's trying to use his power, but he explodes and this beam of light shoots out and you see this broken robot on the ground. Why?
Because you tried to touch the ground. I'm the only one allowed to touch things.
No, I am the main character. No. And as he says, his head just like explodes and his body falls to the ground.
Guys, we did it.
Yo, we won.
Wow, that was great.
The final speech,
so-
like Illumination film.
So you see,
We did it with the power of friendship.
So
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
notice that the door is still locked, and out the window there are still slaves, and
Ah, son of a
you're
bitch.
wondering why.
Because he wasn't
And
the
so-
main character. We established this.
But that's weird. I thought, and you see Warwick have a grimace on his face. I thought certainly that beating him would. I'm sorry, I can't do this. And so you see that he pushes a button and a throne comes out, and you see Warwick just like walk to the throne and sit on it, and he says these words: "Now, would you be so kind as to push the button?" And you see a pillar with a button come out.
Whatever will happen to these travelers, tune in next week to find out. See how well I will enslave them, I know.